Good morning and welcome back to our villa in Bali. So we've just got up, we've had a coffee and we're going to go and try and find somewhere for a massage in Ubud after some breakfast. So we're going to order some grab scooters, aren't we?
Grab bikes, yeah.
And head into the same place that we went to a couple days ago because we saw so many different like spa-y places and try and work out what one we want to go to, looking at like the price and the vibes of the place from the outside. First we're gonna have our greens before we go. Yeah, and then let's get the day started. Jake's already off with the greens. Cute and the menu looks nice, so we're gonna go check out. So we've ordered breakfast. I went for, there was like a breakfast set menu which had a fruit salad, some eggs and toast, and coffee. And you went for like the level up. The big
breakfast.
Which was kind of that, but he swapped out the eggs and toast for a banana pancake, which does sound good.
And you're gonna be jealous and eat it.
I don't really try some.
You're gonna eat it, aren't you?
And then I think it had chicken sausages, potatoes,
fruit,
and more
eggs. But most importantly, with our coffee, we got biscuits.
And Jake's been craving biscuits the entire trip, which has only been 3 days so far, but it's been 3 days of persistent biscuit needing.
They're not a thing here.
We're not in the same way. Like you can find biscuits in like the little corner shops, but we have yet to get around to purchasing them, and it's been an issue. So now we get to enjoy biscuits with our coffee, and it's a really nice little room as well, isn't it? Really nice. Good vibes. Looking forward to breakfast. Another impulse purchase at breakfast was a
pink dragon fruit smoothie
with coconut milk or coconut water or something. We haven't had pink dragon fruit yet, but it was in the salad. And now we've got the smoothie, which we do a taste test. It's subtle but really nice. Like, I feel like it's not too sweet. I don't really like overly sweet things. It's just like nice. Rich and
banana-y.
That's pretty
banana
nice.
And sweet. And pink.
The main meal has arrived. Let's just say Jake's looks 10 out of 10. Like 10 out of 10 and mine looks really in comparison, but you know, we moved, Jamie. Your banana pancake does look good. It's got honey on the top. But yeah, can't wait to suck it.
The choice of honey, cheese or chocolate.
Cheese.
And
you almost want to try it just to see why that would work, but yeah, you went for honey.
I thought it was a safe choice.
We have found somewhere for a full body Balinese massage. We've just gone for a place that looks nice and wasn't too expensive, so who knows what it will be like, but we're excited.
Hopefully nice.
Yeah.
Very zen.
Very zen. Calm and ready.
So we just finished our massages. I'm wearing a hat now because they decided to do a head massage with oil. So our hair's really greasy.
We're not prepared.
It was amazing.
Maybe if I had a shower afterwards, but
yeah, well, I'm not
shower
sure.
back.
Yeah.
There was a shower there, but yeah. So yeah.
It was a 10 out of 10 experience. We're definitely going to do it again.
It was an hour for like £7.
£7.50?
Yeah.
£7.50 each.
And for like an hour of our time, like that was so good. We feel so relaxed. We're like, it's almost a bit of a trance-making situation, isn't it?
Yeah. I
like,
feel like I could go to sleep now.
Trying to like, keep eyes on the road, because yeah, it was so lovely. We might like just have a little explore. Maybe try and find a little cafe for a drink or something, and then head back to the villa.
Yeah, B&B. Yeah. Ready for work.
Ready to work. So after the massage, we came to this lovely. How would you describe this cafe?
It's like a raw food cafe.
Like a raw food cafe, yeah.
Everything's made from raw stuff.
It's almost like, yeah, raw
Whole
ingredients.
foods.
And we came to get a couple of teas, which had turned out in these really lovely little cups. They were a little bit expensive, and they were like £2 each, but the vibes were so nice, and we could just sit on this balcony and watch the views, which is so good. I think that's what we needed after a massage just to have a little chill before we make our way back. But it's really nice.
I don't think we're gonna have lunch here. We might stop somewhere else.
Yeah, I think so.
Somewhere
It's not very like
calm.
Balinese food, but it's lovely just the same. If you fancy like, I haven't actually. Show. I love the little mugs. They're like little face things.
It's interesting.
It's lovely. They're really strong flavours. Try yours as well. Mine's lovely. Very refreshing. You're not a fan?
Sold.
We found this lovely Warung when the prices are amazing. Like under
26,000 for a meal, which, like you said, is under £2.
Yeah, which is mad. And it's like right in the centre of Ubud, like on the main street. Over here is so lovely. I'm really excited for the food.
It looks amazing.
Yeah, it really does.
We walked past here earlier and had a queue.
Yeah, it did. And we were lucky to get a table, so we're like, oh, it must be good if there's so many people going for it. So, yeah, good vibes. So we've been back at the Airbnb for a little while. I think at lunch we found potentially our favourite Warung of the holiday yet. Like for the money and for the taste, it was so good. We'll definitely be going back there. We can always put the name of the place in the description because it would absolutely recommend. I think we got those 2 meals and a dessert for about £4 and yeah, absolutely delicious. We've just been working this afternoon at the Airbnb and we're gonna order some food now. One of the things we picked up in Ubud before we left was a little incense holder. So it's this little monkey and we bought some incense to go with it because we've been loving all the incense that we've seen around Ubud. So this is the situation. And it just gives us a nice little aroma for the working environment. Jake's just getting some shots on the drone because the sunset tonight behind the mountains is really beautiful. I don't know if this shot does it justice, but really stunning. And we've ordered some dinner. So I've got a nasi campur, Jake got a mee goreng with chicken, so it's just like a fried noodles with egg. And we're gonna enjoy this with the view. And we'll insert any drone shots that we got after this clip. How would you rate your dinner?
10 out of 10.
Yeah, so would I.
It was elite.
We have a
better the
confession.
second time.
It may or may not have been the same place that we got lunch from, but just off the Grab app.
It was well worth it though, and it was just as cheap.
It was just as cheap. But it was delicious. I got a nasi campur this time, which I think I showed in the last clip, but so good. And yeah.
Mee goreng.
You got mee goreng with
noodles with
chicken.
chicken. Yeah. Very good.
Just gonna work the rest of the evening. And we'll sign off day 4 here, but we'll think we'll merge today with tomorrow because today's been a bit of a less eventful day. So we'll merge it with tomorrow to make a longer vlog. So we'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Good morning and welcome back to Bali day 5. Day 5 already, that's crazy. This morning we did some laundry, which is pretty boring, and then we made our way to, I'm gonna butcher the name, Campuhan Ridge Walk.
I don't know.
That's really helpful.
It's the Yellow Flower Cafe. That's all that
Yes, but it's at Campuhan Ridge Walk, which is like a famous place to go. But right now we're at the Yellow Flower Cafe for some breakfast. And this is stunning. This is really pretty. Because this is our little table. And here's the view. And just the area around here is so pretty. This cafe is lovely. I've ordered the Bali rice crabs with dragon fruit berries. And what did you go for?
The island bowl.
Which is?
It's got some mackerel in it.
And it had coconut rice, and it had some greens. I think it might have even had like some feta in it or something. It looks lovely.
Very Bali.
It's very zen here. I think it's all very Bali other than the feta, and the rest of it was. So it should be nice. So the food's just arrived. We'll insert some clips of what they look like, but presentation's 10 out of 10. How's the taste?
Interesting. There's a lot going on. I just had some
What's your response for most things? I'm excited for mine. I fancied a sweet thing, and it looks 10 out of 10. No.
Tastes pretty good too.
I have to try some of yours now. So we found the Ridge Walk. It's roasting, but it's so pretty. The views are lovely, and I think we're gonna put the drone up to try and get some clips. End of the Ridge Walk. It's like another day, another Warung, isn't it? So today we've ordered some food on the Grab app from a different place. I went for tofu with steamed veg and the peanut sauce. It's called gado gado, and we made it at the cooking class, and ever since then I've just been obsessed with fried tofu, or tempeh on the other, and it's just delicious. So they look really nice. And Jake's gone for, what did you go for?
I went for nasi goreng campur.
Nasi goreng campur. So are you sure?
Yeah.
It looks lovely though. They look so nice. And it came with this lovely little note. Thank you for the food. So we're just gonna sit and do some work. Quick thoughts on the food?
10 out of 10.
Yeah, it was.
It was really nice.
We'd
I think it was one of the
definitely order
best.
again. Yeah. One of the best we've had so far. Delicious.
The
Your
first
beef
one was
really
the
good.
worst. This one was, I think in my opinion, tied
With
the
the
first.
yesterday's beer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the first one we probably thought was lovely because it was our first one here. But in hindsight, this one and yesterday's one, so much better. Yeah, delicious. And it's time for more food. We have just ordered dinner. Jake, what did you go for?
I went for half a duck with rice and a few sides.
You went for the most expensive thing on the menu. But when we say most expensive, we mean like...
£3.
Yeah.
£3.
Still the most expensive thing on the menu.
I wasn't allowed a banana split.
Because you spent so much on the main course. And I've gone for a tempeh coconut curry with rice. They look amazing. I'm just gonna sit here, enjoy the view. In the time that we've been working this afternoon, they've managed to prepare the 2 fields right in front of us, ready for planting rice, presumably, because they're all rice fields. They worked incredibly quickly. It's quite impressive. It's really hard work. So it's been really hot today, so they've been working in the baking sun, so very impressive. But now we get to watch the sunset over the rice fields, eating dinners.
And have a duck.
Have half a duck. I felt like we didn't really talk about the Ridge Walk from earlier. It was really lovely. The views were insane. It's just in direct sun. So if you're gonna go, maybe don't go in the middle of the day, because
And bring a hat.
And definitely bring a hat. I wore a hat. You didn't wear a hat. I offered you a hat, but some people think they're better than that. Bring a hat and don't go in the middle of the day, but it is beautiful and it is worth going to see. And there's some really nice restaurants and cafes like at either end with stunning views. And if we'd have had time, we'd definitely have
You
gone
can
to
easily
one
make
of
a day
those.
of it.
Oh, easily, yeah. Because the little area nearby has so much going on. So yeah, you can easily spend a day there. So would definitely recommend as a place to go. It's a fairly free activity as well, because there's no one like taking payment before or after the walk. So kind of ideal.
Just be careful because you can't get a grab bike on the way out.
Oh yeah. There are some areas where they're funny about ordering taxis online, and the other side of the walk was one of those areas. So we had to walk to the nearest main road to order the
Which
crabs.
isn't far. It was like 10 minutes,
Yeah,
15
it wasn't
minutes.
bad. It wasn't bad. Just because it was warm.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
Time for dinners.
Time for dinners. Going to sign off today here. Tomorrow we have a sunrise Mount Batur tour booked, which includes hot springs at the end.
And maybe a coffee plantation.
Maybe a coffee plantation, but it does mean we have to be with our driver for 2:30 a.m.
AM.
So we're gonna get
AM.
gonna get an early night tonight. Try and get to sleep at like 9ish. In preparation for that, so we're super excited. We hope you've enjoyed these days in Ubud, Bali, and we hope you'll join us for the next day doing Mount Batur. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and give this video a like, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.